Well, realising that it was becoming a younger man's game with social media processes, systems. We were still running our business in Excel and, Word. Very hard to keep track of jobs. There was no processes, no systems at all. Total Fitouts, they provided the whole package. What we were lacking, they had in spades. And, I'm just way too old to start again. It was nice to have it on a platter, served up. Here you go. We found you guys on social media. And after, a couple of conversations, it became really apparent to us that you guys had what we were lacking. And in particular, as you know, this game, it's all about sales. We didn't have any sales processes in place. We had no CRM, didn't even know what a CRM was before I met you guys. Didn't realise how important it was, to have sales funnels, follow-ups, all that type of stuff. So that was number one for me. It was really powerful that we had a system that we were able to communicate with clients, follow up clients, and obviously service the clients. Coming from an estimating, drafting background as well, being able to get a quote out in a real timely fashion. We were used to, like I said, we were in the dark ages with Excel and Word. We were taking up to a week to get a quote out where it should have taken, days. With the software you guys gave us, we're able to pump out quotes within 24 hours, and we're pretty accurate and really confident with those quotes as well, just with the systems that you helped us build into it. Obviously, you've got to be competitive as well, and you guys helped hook us up with these national suppliers, which meant that we were very competitive in terms of material costs and labour costs. So, we found it was just a really good fit for us. I'm probably on the back end of, the socials, and had no knowledge whatsoever about Facebook, Instagram, videos, YouTubing, whatever it is. You guys are all over that, all over it, and made that job easy for us. Took it out of our hands pretty much so we couldn't stuff it up. All we had to do was deliver a good fit out, and you guys pretty much took care of the rest. You got it out there to the masses, which we wouldn't have been able to do. Looking polished was really important to us as well, because we came from a background where we just turn up in, a pair of jeans and a t-shirt. It's just not the image we wanted to portray. Right down to, your presentation folders, your postcards, just the way the quotes get presented. The whole package was taken care of. We didn't have to do any of that, which saved us thousands of dollars, as well as, countless months and, getting it all done. The branding was all there. It's a great brand. The people behind the brand are probably more importantly, brilliant. And, it just made the whole thing easy for us. What I love about the culture and this family that we've created, usually this IP that surrounds Fitouts is well guarded. Right? People don't want to give out their secrets a lot of the times, in terms of not cutting costs, but getting a job done quickly and doing it well. It's nothing for us to pick up the phone and talk to 5 or 6 guys and say, how would you approach this? You might get 5 different answers. You might get the same answer every time, but at least, you've got this think tank that you can actually approach. That's been really powerful, because every job's different, but they're all the same as well. And just finding that way to approach a job that you haven't done before. Someone in the group has done it somewhere down the line, so it's been great. Pick up the phone and pick their brains, but also we get together, quite often. Everyone have a beer, discuss a job. Everyone's really invested in each other's business and, even their families as well. It's just a big family. It's great. Even though it is sales focused, you've still got all this back end. You've got, bookkeeping, you've got your financials, but you've also got a legal side as well. So, making sure that all your checks and balances are in place in terms of when you approach a job or you approach a client, because there may be issues, HR or even legal advice is just a phone call away. That's a really good support network for us as well. But, because you got to know how to read your numbers and, make sure that your business is profitable and that you're doing the right thing, and forecasting, KPIs, all that sort of stuff, which is really foreign to me before all of this. All of that's, provided as well. So they don't just concentrate on you as an individual, they concentrate on you as a business, make sure that the business grows. As the brand grows, you're growing with it. So that's pretty powerful as well. What I think is really noticeable is how professional we've become. Like I said, before we joined you guys, not that we were hacks, but we just weren't a polished polished company. And obviously, you know, bad habits are hard to break. So I'd say the first year was a bit of a transition for us, coming from caveman, you know, to now. But we've been very fortunate because everyone believes in you. You know, everyone knows that you've got all this potential, and they're very good at picking out where you need the help and where you don't need the help. It's always there if you do want it, but they do tend to be on the front foot. And for us, you know, the way that we approached a job, you know, we had this set mentality approaching most of these jobs, which, you know, in some regards probably wasn't, like I said, professional. And you guys sort of moulded us to make ourselves look like a tight unit, cohesive unit, which I think is what's probably led to our growth. It is a big family, right? And everyone's got to be able to, you know, as much as it's a serious thing that we're doing, you know, we're creating livelihoods for families and businesses and whatnot. You've got to be able to take a step back, make sure that what you're doing and how you're presenting yourself is good for the whole family. It's like having a kid, you know, you don't want your kid mucking up. You really don't. It's not that it's important that they're regimented, but it's important that they respect the brand and they love the brand. I mean, you know, we wouldn't be in it if we didn't love it, obviously. And realising just how much you can get out of Total Fitouts, because they give out far more than we put back. You know, that's what I think we need in terms of more franchise partners, is, like you said, willing to learn. It doesn't matter if they have no fit-out background. I mean, the support's amazing.